Hi guys, welcome to No Nonsense Music Tips with me, Tony. And today what I'm going to be doing is building a track from scratch, getting the bass and the bed of the track done. And what this will do is help me to create a track further down the line, filling it out and then mixing it. And the good thing about doing this and using samples, so something like Loop Cloud, is that I can then get quality samples and I don't have to worry about that quality when I'm coming into doing the mixing or the arrangement and stuff like that. And this is really good for beginners to learn how to arrange, to mix and to master and stuff like that. So yeah, so we hope you like this video, guys. If you do, don't forget to take that point, so tickle that like button for us, hit the bell and subscribe notification. Let's get into it. So here we go, guys. I am in Cubase. I'm in Cubase here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with Loop Cloud here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, for the first part, this part one, I'm going to build up the track. I just wanted to go through some Loop Cloud here and why this is a great tool for when you wanted to learn how to mix and when you want to learn how to produce and learn how to arrange. Using Loop Cloud where you've got samples that are quality samples, so you don't have to worry about the quality of the sample. So if you're creating your own bass line or something like that from, from a plugin, then you're worrying about the quality of the sound that you're creating. Whereas if you get some samples while you're learning, you don't have to do that. You can just get quality samples that you can rely on, and then you can create your tracks from there. So let's get into this. So I've got Loop Cloud open here. Open this, and this will open up in the app for me. Okay, that. And so what you got is you've got your different packs and stuff that you can look at. And then you can do searches based on the instruments. And then you've got your own library here that you've got. We pay, I think, £5 a month or something, and we get so many points. I think it's like 100 points a month, and we've still got 321. And most things only cost about 2 points. So we've got about, 150 samples that we can grab before the next month. And we generally don't use it all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this. So what I would look at is something like maybe a piano or guitar, something like that. I would pick my first sound that I want. And what this will do is my tempo is at 125 and it will lock it at 125. And then what we do is once we've found the sound we want, we'll lock the key as well. So I've already got some sounds, but I'm going to show you basically the type of thing I would do. So I say I like that guitar there, that's in A minor. We'll lock that in, 125. And then what I would do is, there's an edit button down here, you click that, and this will open up banks here for you. So you can say, okay, I like that, but what's it going to sound like with something else? Or maybe then you can look at taking that away and going to something like a bass or something. We've got bass, guitar, loops. And it'll lock these to whatever it is. So if this is in C minor, it'll still lock it to, as you see there. And then we go, oh, so you can say that whether you like them or not. So it's pitched it down by 3. So that could be something you go, and then you go, okay, now I'm going to look maybe at a loop of drums. What type of drum loop you want. Whatever you want. So say we pick hip hop in our list here. Not liking that. So maybe we could get rid of the hip hop there, maybe put like an EDM or something, have more of the 4/4. Again, if you're not keen on that, you can maybe go more chilled. So maybe on this here and see if we've got anything a bit more down tempo there, like that, or drum and bass or something like that, or halftime. So you could have something like that. So kick snare there, and then we could maybe then, instead of a drum loop there, we could go a hat loop. You can type it in there as well. So we've got a hat loop. So that sort of works out like that. That's how I would do it. And then what you can do is you can buy that, or you can buy them all for 8 points, or just the individual ones for 2 points. And when you buy it, then that will then process it in the same key that you've got. So say this bass needs to be put up by 4 to become in the A minor, but it'll do that, and then when you drag it into your thing, it'll all work. Another way of doing this as well is you can create a collection. You go up here, you create a new collection, and so we could say this collection is going to be called hip hop or something like that. I can't remember what we name it, but say we liked these sounds here, we can drag these sounds into it, back in that's where we rename it there. So we say hip hop, and then so that's our hip hop collection there. We can close that, and what we can do is just drag the sounds. I don't think we can drag them from here. No, we can't drag them from here. We can drag them from here and drag them in, and that will go into there. So we can go to where these are. So we go reveal in there. And take that, drop that one in there. Same with that one. Or I could just add to collection here. So we go hip hop, and then add to collection hip hop as well. So when we go to the hip hop one, there's our sounds there. So what have I got there? I've got the kick snare, I've got the electric bass, I've got the hats. I've not put the guitar in there, so let's do that hip hop guitar. That's in there. There we are. So they're all in there now. So that's how you do that. And then what you do is once you buy them, you grab it and you drag it over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear these out. Now, clear track, clear track, clear track, clear track. And I've created one here called Move On Up, which I'm going to work with. And so I started off with electric guitar. Let me clear that track and come off and we'll go into that one and go back off the edit. So that's that one. And it was in G. So once you click it, it'll do its processing, and then when you drag it, it will drag it into here with that key. And so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to OK that, and that's in there, and then what we'll do is we'll loop that, and we'll put a loop on it here. And so each instrument we put into this now will work. So let's call that guitar. Always try and name your stuff as well as you can. And up and up again. And so the next thing I looked at here was the drum. Let's grab that. Okay, that. I'm going to lock that in. And that's the peak key I chose. I liked that key. That was one of the first things I chose, was that key there. So let's mute that guitar. So that's what I started off with, and that's what I really liked. Really like that. Nice chilled sound. So next I wanted a bass, so I went looking through the basses. See, that bass does not sound right with that locked at G. So I'll put that to G major. That sounds a little bit better. Let's process that and drag that in there. That sounds nice. I mean, on its own, I'm not keen on the sound of that. But in context, and this is why you always have to work in context, because the sound of it in context really, really works. Really like that. So next I had the this weird sound here. Again, leave it in G major. Really like that. And I'll work with this guitar in a minute, because the guitar was one of the last things I did put into this. And then what I did is I went and chose different vocals, and once I chose the vocals, I clicked on the picture, which then brings me into, and it brings me into the vocal itself. And so you can go through and find the sound you like, and then put that name in there. So if you was to take that name there, just copy the name of it, or just write it in there, and then that will give you the same vocals then of this type, because it's going to be the same, have the same name, this OSF here. As you see, the change as they go down, but if you go down into my favorites, you'll see they all have this OSF here. They all have OSF. So that's the vocal, and I'm just going to drag them into now. So first one is upon a ship is you go. I'm trying to be strong. I'm fighting to move on. See the first one, I like that one. Just drag that, drop it in. And always make sure you do it from here rather than here, because it might take the original sound here, which might be out of key. So always take it that way. Take that, drag it in. Oh, that's fine, because I've done that. I'm fighting to move on. I'm trying to be you go. But could I truly live? All I know. Up on a ship is all I know. So let's take that a second. I'm fighting to move on. Up on a ship is all I know. Let's take the next one. I'm trying to be strong. Like that. I'm fighting to move on. Up on a ship is all I know. Yes, like that. I'm trying to ship is all I know. But could I truly let you go? Like that. Third. I'm fighting to move on. Let's move this out of the way. Up on a ship is all I know. I'm trying to be strong. But could I truly let you go? So I really like that sound that we've got. Really nice sound going on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this guitar to fit with the vocal. So I don't want that back in there. Ship is all I know. I'm trying to be strong. Cut that. Could I truly let you go? I'm fighting to move on. Up on a ship is all I know. I'm trying to be strong. But could I truly let you go? So I'm going to take it there. I'm fighting to move on. Oh, wrong one. That one. Up on a ship is all I know. I'm trying to be strong. But could I truly let you like that? So what I'm going to do now is just put some processing on the vocal. Get some processing on this vocal. So I want a delay on there. I've got H delay. I can bring the feedback down because I only want one or so on there. I'm going to take the dry wet down a bit because we only really want it full wet when we go to ascend. Turn the analog off so we don't get any artificial noises in there. And I want the delays to be more filtered. And I want that to be a 4. Actually, I want it at 2, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Like that. So let's solo that for you.
Could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to move on. Upon a ship.
So I like that setting, but I don't like how it plays the delays while she's singing at the same time. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to choose a different delay plugin, one that lets me duck while she's singing. And normally you would do that by going into Ascend and having this in Ascend for wet, and then having a compressor after it, and then have the compressor trigger to a sidechain of the original vocal. So that when the vocal comes in, it takes down the delays, it ducks the delays. But we do have a plugin we can use for that instead, and that is called Kilohertz. Kilohertz. Which I don't have on this computer. Okay. I don't have it on this computer. Okay, so go back to the H delay again. Let's go back to the H delay.
Be strong. But could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to move on.
Okay. So I'm liking the sound of that.
I'm trying to be strong. But could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to move on. Upon a ship is all I know. I'm trying to be strong. But could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to move on.
Yeah, I like that. So next I'm going to put in a reverb. And one that I like on this type of vocal, CLA pick. Just in its basic setting. Like that. And what I'm going to do is, this is muted here. So we've got this plate here that's on already. And then the rest of them, this room is muted, the hall is muted, and the space is muted. But I'm going to take this plate, and then in the delays, we've got this tape delay. It's almost like a slap delay to give it like a double effect. That's on. And then the throw is off, which because we've already got that on the here. And then we've got this slap delay, and then a crowd, so bigger delay. But I'm going to use this throw delay, and I'm going to put it as 8s. There we are, 8s. I'm going to take the feedback up a little bit to about, actually I'll keep it around 30. And I'm going to send this delay out to here. So it goes through the reverb as well. So that's through to there, and then unmute that, and
but could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to move on.
like that. Do like that. So it'd be now just balancing some of this. Just like the guitars a little bit too much. And I may take some of that low end out of that guitar. I like that. And so what I'm going to do is start arranging some of this out now. Let's get some sort of an arrangement here. And the way I'll do this is I'll mute some of these here, so definitely take that drum out. I'm frightened to move on. Up on the ship is all I know. Don't want the vocals in there. So starting off the track. Like that. Bring in the drum and the bass. Like that. I'm frightened to move on. So I'll just click here so I can see what the timing is as well. I want the time up here as well. There we are. So let's have a listen again. So I may put some sort of effect in there. Something like that. See, that'd be nice, just taking that section there. First section here. Yeah, I like that, how that goes. And remember to be saving all the time. I've got it set with my hand. I'll always have my hand set over to save constantly, and I'll constantly be pressing it. So you can think of other sound effects and stuff here. I'm just going to start laying out a basic structure here now. I might find other vocal effects in there, or maybe take one of these and reverse it so you get. I'm frightened to move on. So I want that to come in and have impact. I may take this out here. So I may cut that again there. Then cut it.
I'm frightened to move on. Up on the ship is all I know. I'm trying to be strong.
On there.
But could I truly let you go?
So let's have a listen. And I'll fill these areas with other things as they come in. I just want a bed. And again, we'll do the
I'm frightened to move on
that section there.
Up on the ship is all I know. I'm trying to be strong, but could I truly let you? I'm frightened to move on. Up on
So
the ship is
something like that there.
I'm trying to.
I can take this vocal here,
Could I truly let you?
drop it down, and when you drop it down in Cubase, it will copy all the settings of the channel. So
I'm frightened to move on. Up on the ship is all I know.
and what I'm going to do is I want to take this and this second one here, drop that down as well, and mute the main one, and I'm going to just bounce these out, render them into place here. So process, I'm going to render them into place. So look at the settings. We want the channel settings because I want the echo and delays and stuff on it. We want some tail, with 5 seconds or something like that. 5. I'm hoping that's 5 seconds. 32-bit float, we don't need that because we're in 24-bit. And it's going to stay in the same place. Yep. Cool. And then when we render that, it's going to drop it down here, and we don't want it to do anything with the source, so we'll keep that. So let's render that, and that will give us the tails as well.
I'm frightened to move on. I'm trying to be strong.
Yeah. So I'm going to cut that there. I'm going to cut that there. Mute them. And so we should have just the I'm going to move that one over. I do like it with the B strong, so I'm going to take them two, and I'll just play with them and drag them around here. Wherever I want them. Get rid of that one. See how they sound together. And then what I'll do is take that and all around here, just constantly find out how many I want. And I might just take that and an X on that, just give it a cross fade. Give that a bit of a crossfade. Let's press X on it, see how that sounds. Yeah, so I've got a nice 2-bar loop there that I can play constantly around where I want now. I could reverse that, add more echo, like I could put that through a RAM maybe. And what I might do is take down the ends. Let's give it a bit more of high frequencies. And that will just I'll just loop that a couple of times. And what I'll do is with that is I'll stick in a reverb. Now, one of my favourite reverbs that I don't have on this computer is called RAM. I don't have it. I don't think I have it. No, I don't have it. So I'll have to get this one on there. Such a good reverb plugin. So let's see what I've got that I can use. Some Abbey Roads, we've got H delay, H reverb, R reverb, Space Rider. Space Rider is a new one. And True Verb. Let's try maybe some Space Rider on there. See what we've got in here. Anything good? Yeah, like that. So just working on that now, getting that. And we don't need them anymore, so we can get rid of them now. We can actually just get rid of that whole channel. So let's have a look what we got from the start. And so what I'm doing here is I'm just laying a bed down so that I can work with it afterwards. Maybe bring in the vocals here.
I'm frightened to move on. Up on the ship is.
Now, I'm not too sure about having this section, these here.
I'm frightened to move on.
So I'm not too sure on the impact of that. I think I may prefer it here.
I'm frightened to move on. Up on the ship is all I know. I'm trying to be strong, but could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to move on. Up on the ship is all I know. I'm trying,
And then bring in the guitar here.
but could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to move on. Up on the ship is all I know. I'm trying to be strong, but could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to move on.
Yeah, like that.
Up on the ship is all I know. I'm trying to be strong, but could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to move on. Up on the ship is all,
So again, maybe cut something here.
but could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to
Maybe cut the last beat out.
up on the ship is all. I'm trying to be strong, but could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to move on.
And what I might do is actually take that back another one.
I'm trying to be strong, but could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to,
Try that without that, and try that without that.
but could I truly let you go? I'm frightened
Take that out totally, maybe.
on. I'm trying to be strong, but could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to move on,
And maybe put the beat back in there.
but could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to move,
And again, it's things like that. Maybe
could I truly
maybe
you go?
and try and let you go. Maybe cut that one. Oh, the wrong one.
To be strong,
Maybe cut that here, and I'll mute that one.
you go.
So
Could I truly let you go? I'm frightened. Could I
and then really get into that.
go? I'm frightened.
Really get into it, and then just
I'm frightened.
and again maybe cut it here. Oh, pressing the wrong button. Maybe cutting it around here. And on that. And see how that sounds.
You go. I'm frightened. All I know.
Not keen on that one. Maybe let's try that one. And see what we get on with that. Where is it? 487, I think. That's it.
Up on the ship.
So I like just little things like that, little flicks.
Up on the ship. I'm trying to be.
And again, so from that, I'll probably do more of that. Just yeah, I like that. Some of that there.
But could I truly let you go?
Now that cuts too quick, so I want a kick in there.
But could I truly let?
So, again, let's get our scissors out, cut it here, and just duplicate that over. There we are.
Could I truly let you go?
And don't want that, so.
Truly let you go. I'm frightened.
So what I'm doing here is just showing you getting a basic bed for the rest of your track.
I'm trying to be strong, but could I truly let you go? I'm frightened. Up on a ship. I'm frightened. Up on a ship.
Don't want that guitar in there.
I'm frightened.
Don't want that in there. So we're at around 3 minutes, so we want to start thinking about taking this out now.
Up on a ship. I'm frightened. Ship.
I think taking the bass out here might be best.
I'm frightened. Up on a ship. I'm frightened. Up on a ship. I'm frightened.
And what I might do is just
Up on a ship.
duplicate that one at the end and just take that down. Don't want any of that.
On a ship.
Just take that. And I'm going to duplicate the drum as well and take that and just get again that kick. Maybe around there.
I'm frightened.
Just take the last kick.
Up on a ship.
That's it. That's it basically.
Up on a ship.
And I might just unmute them just to get that in there.
Up on a ship is all I know.
Something like that. So very, very basic. Very, very basic, that, guys. Have a listen through. So we've got about 3 minutes of a bed there. So about 3 minutes of a bed to work with. We can start adding more stuff if we want. And I'll probably do that in part 2. But I just wanted to get this one done. We're looking at the moment 40 minutes. So I don't want to have too longer videos. And so from there, I'll probably start cleaning up now. Start cleaning up all these white areas that I don't want. Zoom into that section. The thing is with anything in music is don't overthink it. Go with what you feel, because more than likely you'll end up changing it down the line a little bit anyway. So don't think too much about it. As you're listening, more things will come up and you'll be like, I need to change that, or I need to change this. So that's clean now. That's that one there. So just a bed there now that we can work with. So basically I've got sections that I can work with, like an intro, sort of like a breakdown, another break, like what would be a verse, then a breakdown, and then like a chorusy area, and then an outro. So that's what I've got. Basic how to get your samples in, and like I was saying at the beginning, you're going to have quality samples that you can work with, so you don't have to worry too much about the quality of it and the sound of it. Now what you need to do is get your bed down, start filling out that bed, and while you're doing that, start thinking about the mix itself and start bringing your faders in and stuff like that, of the volumes you want. So is the vocal too high, is it not high enough? And we'll get into that into the next section. But what I've done here is just made the bed, and then what I'll do is I'll start adding to that in the next video. So we hope you like that one, guys. If you did, don't forget to take that point to tickle that like button for us. Don't forget to the bell and subscribe notification for more videos. I'm trying my best to sort of give a balanced content in this channel. I do own a recording studio. I'm in the recording studio a lot with friends. We do have a channel for that. It's called Studio Live, and the link is in the description, as well as our channel. So go and check that out if you want to just see unedited footage of us in the studio, just playing around and making tracks and stuff like that. We don't really put footage up there of clients, but it'd be stuff that of ourselves in the studio and Bobby Found a Trumpet, which is our group. And so if you want to check it out, go and check that out, guys. But I am trying to get a balance on this channel, and I do have the quick fire tips, which are around 2 minutes long, with the AI voice. I have struggled a little bit with comments, people saying that they don't like the AI voice, but I just think it's a little bit more engaging than my voice, especially for quick fire tips, and they're easier to make doing it that way around than going into the studio or here at home recording them. I just think it's a little bit more engaging, and I do want to put out more content with me in it that is a bit more in depth. But those quick fire tips are just supposed to be for things like when you're ready to catch the bus, or you've got a couple of minutes to spare and you just want to watch a video, you know, where you pull out your phone and you're on YouTube and you know the bus is coming or something like that. That's what those videos are meant to be for, and they give you a bit of a focus on, oh, I can look more into this, or look in the deeper dive videos. But it's about quick fire information rather than real deep knowledge information, like going through something like this. And so yeah, if you do like this video, guys, don't forget to take that point to tickle that like button, like I said, and we'll see you in part 2. Hope you enjoyed it.